Hey, Shortridge Freshmen, this is Miss Salmon, and I wanted to just touch base with you about some of the things that you graciously let me know that you still had some questions about. So, wanted to cover those um, after you'd watch Mr. Thomas's welcome back video. So, it's just some reminders and forget me nots, and these are great reminders for everyone, both virtual and in person. Mask up. Do your part and wear a mask in a setting, any setting that you're required to do so. Again, that helps with minimizing the spread of germs right now. Charge your computer every day, and that goes for everyone. And I say that because even when I was working at home and I was virtual, I would kind of move around my house, and every time I was in a meeting, especially the Teams meetings, my computer would drain its battery pretty quickly. So I know most of you guys are already doing that, but just always a great reminder. Computers for students that are coming, bring your computer every day. To uh, those students who are virtual and at home, let's start seeing your faces. Being a circle on a screen is so first quarter 2020. So let's start a new trend. Let's start showing each other, start having those interactions because I know we all miss that. Do what your teachers ask you to do, and whether that's submit an assignment on time or just clean your seating area, every single thing that your teacher is asking you to do is to keep you safe and help you understand what's being taught in your classes. We want to make you better and we want to keep you safe. That is always our priority. For students that we're wanting that personal tour when you're in the building. Guess what? Both students in person and virtual will be part of a tour during the building times next week. So, first and second period, whether you're virtual or in person, you're going to be taking a trip to the cafeteria on your A days. On your B days, each of your core classes, so that's your algebra, that's your English, that's your world history, that's your science, your biology classes, you're going to go to different parts of the building with them, whether you're in person or you're virtual. So, because at some point, we're all going to be together, and I want everybody who chose to come to Shortridge to be able to see what it looks like in real time and ask questions. Some other students had questions about IDs. I want you to know that you will be getting your ID first day of school if you're in person. If you are virtual, you can come to the school during school hours and pick up your ID. If you can't come during those times, let your guidance counselor, Miss Ladd or Miss Salmon, me, know, and we'll definitely make sure that we can work something out to get it to you. Another great student question on the feedback form was, will we actually get to have social interaction when we're at school? Yes. Not only will students have it in their classes, but if students who are virtual have their cameras on, guess what? You can be social too. So I'm going to keep saying that. You may hear me say it 2 or 3 more times. We want to see your faces and we want you to be a part of things too. Just because you're at home and on a computer doesn't mean that you can't also contribute to your classes that you'll be in. If you have medication, you're coming to the building starting Monday, make sure that you drop it off in the nurse. I know most of you don't know where the nurse is, and that's okay, totally understandable. There will be people at each door for entrances to help you get to the nurse, and that's even for kids that are virtual. Knowing that when you do come to Shortridge, we always have people that are standing at the doorways, and we'll be able to help you, whether you're coming Monday or you're coming second semester or whenever you come at some point, we do always have somebody that would be there to help you get to where you need to be. Dress code has come up a few times. My best advice on dress code is to, just like your virtual or your in person, make sure you have your stomach and your armpits covered. So that's up here, that's your stomach, and that your jeans don't have excessive holes in them, and that your jeans are pulled up so we're not seeing your backside. If you don't think it's dress code appropriate, I'd tell you not to wear it, whether that's you're on your computer or you're in the building. Most freshman classes are on the third floor, so those of you who are on the tours, which everybody will be, you will be starting most of the time on your third floor because almost all of your classes are on the third floor. And we did that for a reason, just to kind of help you guys understand the building a little bit better. And as you continue your education at Shortridge, your classes will be spread a little more further throughout the building. And there are arrows on the floors and the stairwells that will help you follow a direction as far as how you walk in the hallways. So just pay attention to those things. They're not hard to miss. I just actually took a tour this morning, and so it's all there, and you'll be able to see it. When you get off the bus, you can go to the cafeteria. Again, if you don't know where that is, and I'm sure you don't, um, they will start directing you and telling you where the cafeteria is, and you get your breakfast. And my advice would be to get your breakfast and start heading to your first period class. Another really great question that's, I think always a worry for people who are concerned about what wearing a mask is going to look like. The best advice I would give you is this: make sure you wear it over your nose to about right here and under your chin. Then it definitely cuts out for any type of spread of germs. Great question. Just about if you want to talk to somebody because you're having some anxiety, you're just feeling down. Miss Ladd, who is your freshman guidance counselor, would be your first contact, and you're going to meet her on your tour both Tuesday and Thursday. So she'll be able to introduce herself and kind of talk to you a little bit about how you can, make an appointment with her. But you can always email her, and also you can also email me too. I work a little bit differently, maybe than other assistant principals that you're used to. I do always encourage kids to come and talk to me, especially if Miss Ladd isn't available. At the end of the day, I want to help you problem solve. So it's not always just about discipline and being in trouble when it comes to coming and talking to me. I want to be that person for you too, if that's what you need. What does virtual students' days look like? And it's not really much different than what kids are going to be seeing at school. So I want to make sure that you're heard and that your question about this was answered. I think the main difference is you're just going to be on your computer the whole time. But I want you, again, this will be another time I say it, I want you to challenge yourself to showing your face and being a part of that social interaction on your computer so you can be a part of that experience as well. And your fellow students can see you. And I think the last point that I want to make is that, you know, I know that this year is very different for all of us. And I want you to know whether you're virtual or you're in person, you are very cared about. And we are so grateful that you are part of the Shortridge family. Things may look and feel different this year, but at the end of the day, I want you to know that we are all working together to help make your future plans a reality. So I want you to get some rest this weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all virtually and in person during our building tours this week.